What's up guys, Boy here. Today we're doing another video. Today we're taking a look at the Mossy Oak Bowie knife. Let's begin. So I got this alongside with another, rather a knife, but they call it a machete, rather for around about like 11 bucks, which, you know, $10 and all. That's really a not bad piece. The sheath itself is made of polyester. You could probably see. Here's a 100% polyester PVC coating made in China, with the stitched in here, stitched all around the edges of it, and the snap button, which I could probably say the button thing, the entire thing is not really. You gotta have to really tighten the thing itself to secure it, but yeah, I think you probably need to stretch the thing out, so that's probably a thing. But everything else, that's not bad for it. And of course, the button is snap-on like that. The belt loop is, pretty big. They could put things like the Alice belt and all that, which is actually pretty good. The knife itself, the blade is made of stainless steel. The handle is made of rosewood. 2 brass three. They could put like a string or a lanyard in here, or a paracord. Of course, also the guard too. That's a pretty good one. It says Mossy Oak on there, and it's a clip point. A little bit of a. Yeah, it's kind of not recommended to put that like that, but I think you could probably do it for carving wood and stuff like that. So the size on the blade itself is around about of 7.5 inches. The handle is around about 5 3/4, but for the overall size is around about 14 inches. So let's test this bad boy out. So the results out there, that's a pretty good clean cut from that. That's spectacular for that one. For the bottle itself, that one actually went through. It's a little wavy. Again, the alignment of all things. For the striking down, it didn't actually unfortunately, I didn't strike to the center, but I can definitely bet this one could cut through it perfectly well. So I'm giving the Mossy Oak Bowie knife an astounding of an 8 out of 10. That's a really excellent knife to have. I think it's personally become much more of my favorite knife. Not only aesthetically pleasing, but it's also kind of a really good construction for it. Yeah, the problem is it's the sheath that you could probably take really much of a pain in the neck about it here. At least it's a lot better than the point blank UCP, where the center was like a complete mess. Like I can't even. It feels like I could break my whole finger just to close the snap to it. But overall, a simple, like, sheath for it, not bad. So that wraps up of the Mossy Oak Bowie knife. I'm Boy, and I'm signing out. I'll see you guys next time.